welcome back to another episode of the Hot Corners Dynasty here on Twitch. And today I'm bringing you Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs here in Year 1 of our franchise. Last game, the Hot Corners edged out the Wild Pigs in a 1-0 victory as we narrowly defeated their ace, West Yogurt. And now today we'll be going into game number 2 with rookie Noah Kaiser on the hill versus rookie Miles Shavewell. So it'll be interesting to see if we can pull off the sweep here, or will the Wild Pigs come back and force game 3. Only time's going to tell, so let's jump into the action, shall we? Just got to set the lineup here. Alright, so it'll be pretty much the same lineup as last time. It'll be Jumps at second, Live at left. Burko's DHing. Belter will, I'm going to move to the center. Sportswood at first, DeGrande at catcher. Cox is going to play third instead of Biggs. James is going to be in right, and Pickle will be at short. Let's see if Noah can have another good pitching outing. I think him and Tarak were our two most consistent starters in the regular season, so we'll see if he can continue that trend. Because despite being a K-dud, he actually managed to get a lot of people out via contact. And he did get quite a few strikeouts. I think he finished with double digits, almost averaging a strikeout a game, so it's pretty good. Alright, so this is game 2, so we're going to be at Founders Field, so we're going to be the away team in this one, but for game 3, if there is a game 3, we're going to come back home because we're the 1 seed. We got Hardman DHing today, Goyo in left. Okay. So Blings is not playing, he's on the bench. Alright, let's go. Rookie Miles Shavewell making his playoff debut here. This is the first time we've seen him all season. He was added midway through the regular season. We did not get to play him in the 2-game matchup near the end of the year. So we got rookie versus rookie here as Jeb Jumps will lead off.
Steve Wright.
That is a strike on the inside corner from Shavewell. It's a fastball. Hanging slider ripped into left field. That's a base hit for Jumps. So he'll start the game off right for the Hot Corners and get the first batter on. Runner at first now with no outs for Stan Alive. He went 1 for 3 in the first game. Slider outside for ball 1. Shavewell's got a lot of velocity behind him. Just has a little less accuracy than he does everything else. Fastball low there, 2-1. Ooh, that's debatable. I call crap. 2-2. That's a rip to first, right to Wagner. Jumps just managed to get back in time to avoid the double play. Burko up now, 0 for 3 in the first game. Still looking for his first hit here in the playoffs as Jumps is on first. Fastball on the outside corner, called a strike, 1-0. Slider on the inside corner, fisted out to left center field over the diving Roper, and that will be a base hit for Burko, his first of the playoffs. That puts 2 runners on with only 1 out now as we get to 4-hitter Bo Belter. Belter went 1 for 4 in the first game. Curveball high for ball 1, didn't even touch the zone. That curveball's ripped right to Bacon to third. He'll go to second 1, on to first. It's going to be a 5-4-3 double play, and that will get the Wild Pigs out of the jam in the first inning. 2 hits for the Hot Corners, but nothing comes of it. Bottom of the first we go. Top of their order, Roper, Michaels, and Hardman to face rookie Noah Kaiser. Now, Kaiser also did not play against the Wild Pigs. So they have not seen him either, so it's kind of even in that regards. Here is Snag Roper. I believe he went 2 for 4 in the first game. Right over the short, off of Jumps' glove, and that's going to be a base hit for Roper, infield single for him to start the game. That'll bring up Luke Michaels, the second baseman. He also went 2 for 4 in the first game. Fastball high for ball 1. Kaiser comes in with a forkball, and that's ripped up the middle, past the diving Pickle. That's back-to-back hits to start the game for the Wild Pigs as they get it on right. Roper just gets in front of the throw. Now Rosie Hardman up. She's DHing today because of her contact versus righties. That is why she's in the DH spot instead of Ernie Blings. First pitch from Kaiser is a fastball at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Kaiser delivers a slider that's grounded to third. Cox has to go to first with it and will make the out there, but runners advance on the play. 2 runners in scoring position for first baseman Spanky Wagner, who was 0 for 4 in the first game. See if he can come through here and help his team get out to an early lead. First pitch forkball is skied out to left center field. Belter going over. He's going back. It's over his head on the warning track. Roper's going to score easily from third, as Michaels is going to round third and look to score as well, and he will. It's 2-0 Wild Pigs on the RBI double by Wagner. And now Flash Evans up 1 for 4 in the first game. Off the diving jumps his glove there into right field. That's another base hit. Runner's going to try and come home. Throw is not in time. It's an RBI single for Evans, and it's now 3-0 Wild Pigs in the first. Here is Enrique Goyo, 2 for 3 in the first game. Had a good hitting out there, a good defensive play as well from him as he takes a two-seamer, swung through it 0-1. Slider inside and off DeGrand's glove as Evans is going to second. Throw is late, and that's a move up on a pass ball for Evans. Forkball caught a strike low and outside, 0-1-2 now. K-Dot activates for Kaiser as he puts a fastball up there. It's popped up in foul territory. Cox over in front of the Hot Corners dugout. Will make the catch for the second out as Evans holds the second. And now Wally Bacon up 1 for 3 in the first game. Got a strike on the outside corner from the curveball from Kaiser, 0-1. Two-seamer popped up in the foul territory on the first base side as Sportswood's over, and he will make the catch to retire the side finally. But the Wild Pigs do get 4 hits and scratch across 3 runs to take an early 3-0 lead as Shabewell has a lead to work with moving forward. Sportswood, DeGrande, and Cox up to face him. Here is first baseman Dirk Sportswood. He went 1 for 4 in the first game, looking to have a little bit better success this time. Fastball is in, two-seamer is inside from Shabewell, 0-1. That fastball caught the outside corner, 1-1. That's on the outside, 1-2 now. Soft ground to the first, Wagner to backhand, flips to Shabewell covering, that's the first out. Here is Tiny DeGrande. Fastball to letters, called a strike, 0-1. Called a strike on the inside corner now, 0-2. Shabewell strikes out DeGrande on 3 pitches as he's really feeling it now, getting all the pitches located. Fastball lost it a little bit up there high, 1-0 to Cox. Takes a fastball just outside, 2-0. Slider down the middle, 2-1. Swings through the fastball, 2-2. Slider skied out the center. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder Moon as Cox will get on with a base hit to keep the inning alive for the Hot Corners. That'll bring up Geronimo James, the right fielder today. He's 3 for 4 in the first game, drove in the only run, which ended up being the decider. Fastball at the letters, 0-1. Line down to third baseline softly, Bacon there to field, and that's the third out. Another hit for the Hot Corners, but nothing comes of it. Battery, Moon, and Roper to face Kaiser. There is Frank Battery catching today for the Wild Pigs, batting in the 8th slot. Lefty takes a strike at the knees, 0-1. Heater called a strike at the letters, 0-2. Two-seamer grounded softly to third. Cox there to field. She'll go to first and make the play easily for the first out. Now up man and Moon. He did not get a hit in the first game. I believe he went 0 for 3. It's a fastball and it's right back to the mound. Kaiser to first, and that's the second out as he's quickly retired. And now snag Roper up. He had a single back in the first inning. Got the Wild Pigs offense jump started. Forkball at the knees, called a strike, 0-1. Slider called a strike at the knees, 0-2. Curveball in the dirt, called a strike at the knees, and Roper just walks away accepting the decision. 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser as we go to the third. 3-0 your score. Here is last batter in the lineup, shortstop Norton Pickle, before we flip the Hot Corners lineup back over. Looking to get his first hit of the playoffs. Fastball right down the middle, 0-1 the count now. Outside with that one, 1-1. Swung through it late, 1-2. Turns on it, skied in the foul territory. Bacon over at the wall, but it's out of his reach. Pickle stays alive, 1-2. Outside with that fastball, 2-2. Slider skied on the infield. Right on the edge of the grass is Roper. He's calling for it behind second and makes the catch for the first out. I'll bring up Jeb Jumps now, 1 for 1 today as a single to his credit. Fastball on the outside corner, called a strike, 0-1. Turned on that slider, ripped it on the ground to second, right to Michaels though, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Bring up Stan Alive, 0 for 1 with the fly out today. Ball below the knees, 1-0. At the letters for a strike, 1-1. That's high that time, 2-1. Lined on the ground to first. Wagner has trouble with it, but recovers in time and gets to first. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Shadewell. Bottom 3, it remains 3-0. Michaels, Hardman, and Wagner to face Kaiser for the second time. Michaels takes a two-seamer at the knees for a strike, 0-1 the count. Curveball to letters for a strike, 0-2 now. Kaiser delivers a fastball, grounded softly to jump, so field and go to first. That's the first out. Next up, Rosie Hardman, grounded out to third base her last time up, looking to get her first hit of the playoffs. Takes fastball to letters for a strike, 0-1. Slider at the knees, 2-0. Forkball just outside that time, 3-0 the count now as Kaiser's behind. Two-seamer for a strike, 3-1. Slider popped up behind the plate. DeGrande going back. Calls for it. And the catcher will put it away for the second out. 2 quick outs now for Kaiser as Wagner's up. He had a double and 2 RBIs his last time up. Let's see if he can get his second hit of the day here. Two-seamer just inside for ball 1, 1-0. Heater swung through it. Strike 1. Was not expecting that. Slider away for a ball, 2-1. Curveball up and in. That's ripped to deep right center field, and that's going over the bullpens into the upper deck seats. It is a solo home run for Spanky Wagner, his second hit of the day. It's also going to be his third RBI, his first home run for the playoffs, and it's now 4-0 Wild Pigs. Flash Evans up after the home run. He singled in a run his last time up. Two-seamer outside for ball 1 from Kaiser. Not having a great outing today. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 1-1. Curveball grounded softly to jumps, make the play and go to first, and that's the third out. Kaiser gives up a solo home run to Wagner, and they extend their lead 4-0. Hot Corner has fallen behind quickly here as they need to get something going against Shadewell. Burko, Belter, and Sportswood to face. 3, 4, and 5 due up here. Hot Corners as the DH steps in. Fastball at the letters, 0-1, 1-0. That's a strike on the fastball, 1-1. Behind on that one, 1-2. Slider, Scott. I'll bring up Bo Belter. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball below the knees, 1-0. Slider at the letters. He swung through it late, 1-1. Fastball high, 2-1. Slider back to Shabo. He knocks it down with his glove, picks it up and goes to first, and that's the second out. And now Sportswood up with 2 outs, nobody on. He's 0 for 1 today. Fastball below the knees for a ball. Strike at the knees, 1-1. Slider inside, 2-1 the count now. Slider curveball inside that time, 3-1. Fastball misses and Shadewell lost him. He walks his first batter as Sportswood trots down with a 2-out walk. Keeps the inning alive for Tiny DeGrande, who's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Curveball missed inside that time for ball 1. Fastball misses inside, 2-0 now. Shadewell looking to find the zone. Fastball high, 3-0. He seems to have lost it all of a sudden. That pitch is a strike at the letters, 3-1 the count now. And he missed with it, ball 4. He walks back-to-back batters here with 2 outs in the 4th. As Hot Corners have something going here with Cox up. She had a single her first time up in her first at bat of the playoffs. Shadewell delivers the first pitch high for ball 1. All of a sudden, Shadewell has just pitched himself into a corner here. He's walked this 2 consecutive batters, and he's behind Cox here. That time he finds his own with the heater, 1-1. Slider hangs in the middle of the plate, and Cox drives that out to right center field. That is back at the wall. They leap, and it's gone! Over the Hot Corners bullpen out there in the corner. Jade Cox goes yard with her first home run of the playoffs. She's now 2 for 2 today, and that's her going to bring in 3 runs as the Hot Corners are now down by 1, thanks to Shadewell's inconsistent accuracy. There it is. That's the one knock on Shadewell. He has good velocity, and he has great junk pitches. But if you can't control where they are and you walk batters, you're going to get bit. And that's what happens when you walk batters with 2 outs. They come back to bite you. James up now with nobody on. Behind on that fastball that time, 0-1. Turns on it, dribbled softly to first as Wagner comes into bare hand. James running down the line, but he will not beat Wagner in the foot race as he taps it back to end the inning. But the Hot Corners push across 3 runs on a hit and 2 walks as they are now within striking distance. Bottom of the 4th, Goyo, Bacon, and Battery to face Kaiser. Kaiser's first pitch curveball to Goyo is hit back to the mound. Kaiser to first, and that's 1 out. Good recovery there for the pitcher, and that is Bacon up 0 for 1 today. Two-seamer up and in, back off Kaiser's glove. Jumps is going to have to come in and make a play on it, but it's too late as Bacon has an infield single. Bad luck on that as Frank Battery up now 0 for 1 today. Forkball at the knees, caught a strike, 0-1. Slider at the knees, hit up the middle, Jumps dives, it's off his glove, and that's going to ricochet into right field as Bacon's going to round second and go all the way to third because Jumps is too far away from the ball. Now he's trying to come home, but Pickle recovers in time, and it's runners at the corners with 1 out now for Man and Moon, looking to drive in a run and put the Wild Pigs back up. Two-seamer at the knee, low the knees that time, 1-0. It was a double steal, runners out at home, and the runner is out at second. Run scores on the double steal, fake sacrifice attempt. 5-3 Wild Pigs as Moon has 2 outs now, nobody on, as that curveball is low and fouled off. 1-2 the count now as the two-seamer's up for ball number 2. Can't believe I just did that. Slider inside, rip foul. Kick myself if that's how I lose. Forkball at the knees, below the knees in the dirt. 3-2 the count now. Kaiser looking to get him out. Swings through the fastball. Moon is down on strikes to end the inning. Kaiser gives up a run on 2 hits, and it's now 5-3 Wild Pigs. Still, that was incredible. A double steal in the playoffs with the bunt. That's impressive. If he had hit the ball, he definitely wouldn't have gotten anybody. Top 5 we go. Pickle on the top of the order to face Shadewell again. Shadewell's up at 60 pitches now here after 4 innings. This is his first pitch fastball, misses the zone completely, 0-1. 1-0 the count. Curveball came inside and it was mishandled by Battery back there, 2-0. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 2-1. Slider breaks into the middle of the plate as Pickle sends it back up the middle, and that's going to be a single for Norton Pickle, his first hit of the playoffs, and his first hit as a member of the Hot Corners officially. As he joined after the regular season was over, he'll be at first now for Jeb Jumps, who grounded out his last time up. Jumps looks at a 2-seamer high for ball 1. Shadewell all of a sudden is falling behind batters, and it's costing him as that curveball misses outside, 2-0. Fastball high, 3-0 now. He's way behind Jumps. Fastball at the knees for a strike, 3-1 the count. Slider missed, and wouldn't give it to him. That's the 3rd walk of the day for Shadewell as Jumps will trot down to first. 2 on and no outs now for staying alive. Shadewell's now feeling a little bit tense here. Slider hangs as it's skied to center. Gonna be easy play for Moon out there as he's already under it. Tagging to go to third is Pickle. He'll fake the throw out as Bacon mishandled it. He probably would have been safe. Burko up now with 2 on with 1 out. Looking to drive in a run. Make it a little bit more respectable. Fastball right down the middle for a strike, 0-1. I was not expecting that. Fastball high, 1-1. He's wildly accurate, if you know what I mean. Fools you into thinking it's always going to be bad pitches, as that one's outside. See, and then he gets a good one by you because you're thinking he's going to miss. Almost hit him on that one. Full count now with 1 out. Ripped right to the second baseman, Michaels. Tough luck. Burko retired. And now Belter up 0 for 2 today, looking to get something going here. Fastball in the dirt for ball 1. Is Shadewell going to escape out of this jam again? Curveball grounded to short. Yes, he will. Roper goes to first, and that's the 3rd out. Belter squanders a golden opportunity as the Hot Corners get 2 on with no outs, but can't bring anyone across. Roper, Michaels, and Hardman to face Kaiser. 3rd time through the lineup here for them. First pitch fastball's fouled off, 0-1. Kaiser's given up 7 hits here through 4 innings, 5 earned runs. All low, 1-2-0. 1-1. Forkball at the knees for a strike. 2-seamer up, 2-2. Slider called strike 3 at the knees as he can't believe it and he's retired for the first out. Roper down on strikes now as Michaels comes up with 1 out, nobody on. 2-seamer outside for ball 1. Heater called a strike at the letters, 1-1. Slider called a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. 1-2 the count now as Kaiser looks to put him away. Curveball grounded to first. Sportswood there to field. He'll take it to the bag himself, and that's the second out of the inning as Kaiser's looking to get a 1-2-3 inning here. Here is Rosie Hardman looking to spoil those dreams. Still looking for her first hit as a curveball. That's called a strike at the knees for the first strike. Heater high, 1-1. Slider strike on the inside corner and low. 1-2 the count now. Two-seamer fouled off by Hardman as she stays alive there. 1-2 the count. Forkball grounded to third. Cox charging, fields and fires, and that's the 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser as he gets through the fifth. Top of the sixth we go. It's 5-3 your score. Sportswood, DeGrande, and Cox to face Shavewell. There is Dirk Sportswood, the first baseman, looking to come through today. Fastball almost hits him on the inside corner. 1-0. Slider at the knees for a strike. 1-1. Curveball hit up the middle. Diving is Michaels, but it's off his glove into center field. As Sportswood gets a base hit. He'll be on to lead off the inning here as the Hot Corners look to rally. Now DeGrande up. He drew a walk his last time up. And that'll do it for Miles Shavewell as Atlanta Lantana's coming in. 9 earned run average. She gave up the winning run in yesterday's game, so it's nice confidence from the manager to bring her back out to face us again. Here is DeGrande. Fastball outside for ball one. That didn't even threaten the zone. That fastball's popped up on the infield. Over is Michaels behind first, and he will make the catch for the first out as DeGrande is retired. Now Cox up, hit a home runner last time up. She's 2 for 2 today, has driven in all 3 of the Hot Corner runs via that home run. Looking to duplicate her success here as the contact versus lefty is now active. Fastball on the letters, called a strike, 0-1. Good pitch from Lantana. Cutter is high that time for ball one. Slider hung in the middle of the plate, and that's going to get into the gap. As diving is Moon, it's off his glove into left center field. Goyo there to field, gets the throw in. Sportswood round 30 is going to try and score, and he will score on the mishandled throw by Roper. It is 5-4 as Cox has her 4th RBI of the day on the double. She's now a triple shy of the cycle, folks, as Geronimo James up, looking to drive her in. 0 for 2 today as a pop out and a ground out. That first pitch slider is skied into center field. Over for it is Moon. He's in shallow. Makes the catch for the second out as Cox has to hold it second. Mishandled throw by Bacon there, but Lantana to back him up. And now Pickle looking to single here again. He hit a single his last time up. Got his first hit of the playoffs. He's 1 for 5. Looking to drive in the tying run. Slider outside for ball one.
Steve right.
Cutter at the letters for a strike. 1-1.
Off the plate.
Outside. That cutter missed. 2-1.
Off the plate.
Cutter missed. That slider missed that time. 3-1. She's staying outside.
Right.
Pickle behind on the cutter. 2-2. Full count. Slider ripped up the middle. Leaping is Roper, and he will rob Pickle of the hit. That would have driven in the run for sure. Hot Corner scratch across run thanks to Cox's double and another hit. But they can't tie it up. 5-4 to the bottom of the 6th. Wagner and Evans Goyo to face Kaiser. Probably going to make this Kaiser's last inning. I'll see. Here is Spanky Wagner to lead off. Ground softly to third, and Cox is there to field, and that would be the first time Wagner's retired today. Evans up now, 1 for 2 today, and the single and an RBI. Her ball grounded back softly. No one's there to field it. It's an infield hit. Evans is on with 1 out. What in the utter f was that? I don't know. Now Goyo up. 2-seamer at the letters for a strike, 0-1. Forkball up and away, skied to left, shallow, alive coming in. He's calling for it. Stan will put it away for the second out as Evans retreats to first. 2 outs now. I'm going to bring up Wally Bacon. He hit a single his last time up, 1 for 2 today.
Wally Bacon.
Forkball grounded softly to second, jumps over to his left. He'll field and fire, and that's the 3rd out as Kaiser gives up the fluke infield hit, but gets through the 6th inning, no problems. To the 7th we go. It's 5-4. Hot Corners still need a rally here as jumps up to face the lefty Lantana. Slider hit up the middle, and Roper dives to cut it off, throws to first, jumps just out by a step. Now alive up, 0 for 3 today. Uncharacteristically bad hitting from him today. Slider at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Behind on the fastball that time, alive is 0-2. Turns on that slider, rips it into left field. That's the first hit of the day for Alive, as he's now 1 for 4. He'll reach first safely with 1 out, and that'll hopefully light a spark for the Hot Corners to rally behind. As Burko up now, he had a single in the first inning. After that, nothing since. 1 for 3 on the line score, as that fastball's down the middle for a strike, 0-1. It's popped up, shallow right field. There is Michaels out to make the catch, and that's the second out. Alive retreats to first. And that'll bring up Bo Belter, 0 for 3 today, not hitting very well at all.
Steve Wright.
Fastball. Slider at the knees for a strike, 0-1.
Nope, inside.
Cutter just missed inside, 1-1 the count.
Steve Wright.
Fastball at the knees, 1-2. Grounded softly to short. Roper to his right, fields and fires, and that's the third out. Nothing doing for the Hot Corners on a base hit. Bottom 7, it's 5-4. Kaiser still pitching here as he faces battery again for the third time. Curveball grounded softly to first. The Sportswood's there at field. He'll tap the bag himself, and that's the first out. That'll bring up Man and Moon now, 0 for 2 today. Heater low and away for a strike, 0-1 the count. Good pitch there from Kaiser as he gets the forkball up this time as Moon skies it down the right field line into foul territory. James over, and he will make the catch for the second out. Roper up now, 1 for 3 today. His 4th at bat today against Kaiser. Slider outside for ball 1, 1-0 the count.
All inside.
Heater just inside, 2-0. Two-seamer at the knees for a strike, 2-1. Curveball line, foul down the right field line as Roper was late on that one, 2-2. Forkball fouled off. Roper stays alive. Slider grounded softly to first. Sportswood there to field. He'll go to the bag himself, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Kaiser here in the 7th, holding it at 5-4. To the 8th we go. Hot Corners need a rally here with only 6 outs left to play with. Sportswood, DeGrande, and Cox to face Lantana. There is Sportswood. He's 1 for 2 today, has a single and a walk to his credit. Cutter at the knee, below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Slider outside from Lantana that time, 2-0. Turns on that slider and pulls it foul. Sportswood does, 2-1. That ball is low, 3-1 the count now. Lantana is having trouble finding the zone. And she misses with the 5th pitch as that's a walk to Sportswood, his 2nd of the day. And he'll trot to first to lead off the inning. Now DeGrande up. They're leaving Lantana in to face him. 0 for 2 today as a walk to his credit. Slider below the knees for a ball, 1-0. Fastball popped up in the shallow left center field. Out is the shortstop Roper. He'll make the catch for the first out. Now Cox up 3 for 3 today. She is looking for a triple to complete the cycle. She's driven in all 4 of the Hot Corner runs. Let's see what she can do here in her 4th at bat of the day. Fastball on the outside of the plate, called a strike, 0-1. That one's high, 1-1. Out. That gets by the catcher. Sportswood going for second, and he will be thrown out by battery. 2 outs now, nobody on. Caught the zone with that cutter, 2-2. Slider pulled foul by Cox as she stays alive. Line softly to short, right at Roper, and that's the 3rd out as the Hot Corners run themselves out of another fucking inning. Bottom 8 we go, it's 5-4. Michaels, Hardman, and Wagner due up. Kaiser's done after 7 innings. We're going to bring in... Who's up? Actually, let's have a look at their lineup here. We got Michaels is righty, lefty, lefty, righty, lefty, righty. They got a lot of lefties, okay. We're going to bring in Grump Everbright here. We're going to bring in the lefty. First pitch from Everbright is a fastball that's popped up behind the plate. DeGrande over to the right of the home plate area, and that's the first out. Now Hardman up, 0 for 3 today, looking for her first hit. Fastball grounded softly to short. Pickle there to field. He'll go to first, and that's the second out. Now bring up Spanky Wagner, 2 for 3 today. Double and an RBI and a home run to his credit. Screwball at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Curveball just outside for ball 1. Screwball inside, 2-1. Fastball called a strike at the knees, 2-2 the count now. Everbright looking to put him away. Grump delivers a curveball, and it is skied to shallow left center. Belter in. He'll make a catch for the final out. To the 9th we go. It's 5-4. Wild Pigs. Everbright had a clean 1-2-3 8th to hold it at 1 run. Lantana is scheduled to pitch. I doubt she will. James Pickle and jumps up. Here's Geronimo James as here comes Donovan Drake, the hard-throwing starter reliever. He's got the stam. Let's see what he can do.
Steve Wright.
Fastball at the letters at 100 for first pitch. Slider turned on and skied to shallow center. In is the center fielder Moon, and he'll put James away for the first out in the ninth. Now Pickle up 1 for 3 today as a single to his credit. Fastball inside for ball 1. Fastball at the knees for a strike. 1-1 the count.
Right.
Behind on the fastball, 1-2. Fastball fouled off. Pickle stays alive. That's ripped up the middle. That will drop in front of Moon for a base hit as Pickle has his second hit of the day, and he'll keep put a runner on with 1 out for the hot corners here in the ninth. Going to bring up Jeb Jumps, the lefty. Second baseman's 1 for 3 today. He's been on twice. He has a single and a walk.
That's inside.
Fastball way inside that time at 101, 1-0.
Ball inside.
Fastball high and inside, 2-1. 2-0.
Right.
Fastball on the outside corner for a strike at 101. 2-1 the count. How are you supposed to hit that? It's 101 miles an hour, people. 2-1.
Steve Wright.
Damn it, 2-2.
Right.
He's behind on the fastball, jumps down on strikes, and that's 2 outs. 1 out left for the hot corners here, and it's staying alive. 1 for 4 today as a single his last time up in the 7th. Change up at the knees for a strike, 0-1.
Right.
Chase the fastball outside, 0-2. Change up pulled foul, he's way out in front. Slider, skied shallow right, Evans in, calling for it. He'll put it away for the final out, and the hot corners lose game number 2 by a final score of 5-4. Damn it, I was hoping not to go to game 3, but I guess we have to. Looking at the box scores, everyone got a hit except Belter, DeGrande, and James. Pickle goes 2 for 4. Cox goes 3 for 4, drives in all 4 of our runs. She was a triple shy of the cycle. Sportswood got on base 3 times. And then on the other side, they had the home run from Wagner, and then the double that drove in 2 more. Evans drove in another run. And then they got that 5th one on that stolen base weird play when Moon was up at bat, so. Miles Shava will take the win. 5 innings of work, 6 hits, 4 earned runs, walked 3 batters. Lantana goes 3 innings in relief, gets up 2 hits and a walk, but doesn't give up any of the runs, thankfully. And then Donovan Drake picks up the save in the 9th with that hard-throwing fastball of his, touching 103 miles an hour at the top. Kaiser takes the loss, 7 innings of work for our rookie pitcher, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, although I think that 5th one was a fluke. It shouldn't have happened. It did. 3 strikeouts, and he gave up the home run to Wagner. Everbright pitches the clean 8th inning, so good outing from him. And Cox is your player of the game. She went 3 for 4, had the home run, double, single, triple shy of the cycle, drove in all 4 of our runs today. Wagner, of course, he had 3 of their runs driven in with the home run and the double. And then Sportswood got on base 3 times. He went 1 for 2, 2 runs scored, and he walked twice. So that sets up a deciding Game 3 in the next episode, as the hot corners now need to stave off elimination here. Winner take all, go to the conference finals. Let's check the other playoff standings and see what happens in their series, as the Moose and Sandcats are going to a decisive Game 3, and Game 2 for the other 2 series on the Mega side is coming up. Wide Loads take Game 2, 2-1. They eliminate the Crocodons from contention. Grapplers force game number 3 with a 7-1 victory over the Platypi, and the Moose win 5-2. So if we win, we will have a rematch with the Moose in the conference finals, another division rival. It's going to come down to Durbin Holmes versus rookie Messiah Presidente. He made his debut in the final game of the regular season, managed to get the victory against the Moose in that one, despite not having the best outing. I think he gave up 5 earned runs in, I think, 6 innings of work, so hopefully he's going to bounce back here in this playoff atmosphere and we can eke out the win and move on to the finals. If not, well, it's not going to look too good for us, considering I spent all that money to frickin' bring in these veterans, Pickle, Tugboat Thomas, and Buck Swiner, and nothing's happened yet. Then again, Swiner and Thomas haven't played yet. I think I'm going to change that with the lineup. Let's go ahead and set that up. I'm going to do the lineup today. Cox is definitely going to get the start at third because she definitely earned it, especially after that performance last time up. Not bad. Alright, catching. I'm going to make that tugboat. And then center field. And well, I'm going to switch that with James. And then right field's going to be... Let's go with Buck. I want Buck out there and right. Well, actually, I want to see how this differs here. What did they say? They want DeGrande to keep playing. Okay. They want Belter to DH. Cox still starts at third. Swiner is in right. And James in center. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. No. I don't want Belter to play. I want Thomas to start at catcher. Let's make Jumps the DH. We make Jumps the DH. Ooh, that's true. Okay, I got it. Alright, Swiner will play left. He'll play right. Guess Belter will have to play center then. But at the same time, I don't like his fielding. See, this is why it's difficult. Okay, you know what? That's fine. Sox will play right. Yep, okay, that makes much more sense now. Okay. So we got Buck in left, James in center, Thomas catching. Now let's go ahead and set this up real quick. We're gonna have James lead off. Want Pickle to bat ninth, that's fine. Cox can bat second. Sox can bat 8th. Actually, who's faster? Sox is faster. He'll bat 9th. Pickles 8. Make Thomas 7. Okay. Now we're just making this worse. Okay. Jumps will be 3. Alive is 4. Actually, make Alive... Yeah, make Alive 4. He's slower. Jumps is 3. Actually, no, Jumps is slower. Okay, make Alive 3. Jumps 4. Sportswood 5. No, Buck 5. Sportswood 6. And then Thomas. Okay, perfect. Alright, set the lineup up. Just gotta remember not to touch the button next time. Alrighty, guys, thanks for tuning in for the second game of the playoffs here. We will catch you in the third decisive series next time out. This is the Nasty One. Sign